day in, day out think, how much would I earn or how much would I make, where would I be if every single day I put in 100% effort for every single minute of the day. That needs to be how high your goals are. Yes people, so welcome back to once again another YouTube video, and today I will be going over how to make 2026 your best year yet. And I know for a lot of people watching this video, you're probably watching this because last year was not good enough for you. And the reason for that is simple. It's just the actions you were taking were not the right ones to get you to the position you want to be in. So I'm going to go over 5 different topics today, talking you how to get to the position you want to be in 2026. And to make sure that 2026 is going to be clear of 2025 and the results are going to be unbelievable. So the first topic I'm going to be speaking on is that you need to be resetting your identity. And what I mean by that is you're not just setting goals and you're changing the habits and the person that you are before you achieve the goals, because that is what the first step is that's needed to get you to the position you want to be. So one of the first things you can change is to stop focusing on the end goal and focus on the daily actions you need to take to lead you to your end goal. And ask yourself, what would the best version of you be doing on a daily basis? And then you can put this into your daily habits on a daily basis, so then you can become and achieve the person that is the best version of you. This is the identity-based habits versus the outcome-based goals. The change of identity and the change of your daily habits is going to lead you to your goals without a doubt, but you just really need to focus on you changing before your goals are being achieved. So like I said at the start of the video, 2025 might have not have been your year. It might have been, who knows, you might just be watching this video to see how you can elevate and upgrade your 2026. But if your 2025 was not the way that you wanted it to be, you need to look back at that, think about what you need to change and do that this year. Make the changes. Don't be making the same mistakes week in, week out, or year on, year off. The second topic is 3 different things you need to be working on in 2026 to get you to that version of yourself. And one thing that we all know is that motivation is unreliable. You need to be disciplined within yourself to be able to achieve your goals and to be able to take these daily actions, because most days you're not going to be wanting to actually go to the gym or eat that healthy food. You just need to be doing it from pure discipline, not motivation, because motivation fades and discipline stays. The first thing I will be changing is your health. Be changing your gym routine, your sleep, and the food that you're taking into your body, because these things are important. If you're not eating well, how are you going to be able to have a clear mind and focus on your goals day in, day out if you're not eating healthy? And the same with the gym. The gym is going to allow you to think a lot clearer and really be set on your destination and the goals that you're working towards. And then the obvious one is sleep, which most people really don't put time into. Sleep is going to allow you to really, really work on a better level and a better frequency and just really, really be able to lock in on a daily basis without feeling tired. Sleep is a necessary thing you need to be focusing on. The second thing that I would be focusing on in 2026 is your income. Generating an income and investing the money that you're making from the generated income. For generating an income, this could be online, this could be an in-person business, this could be many, many things, but just to generate you that money where you can then go and reinvest that for the long-term gain and really focus on investing as much as possible this year, because I feel like wealth building is one of the most important things that everybody puts off. The majority of people are making their money, but they don't have anything to show for it because it's all being spent on a lifestyle that they want to show to be able to look better to everybody else. The way that you can separate yourself is by investing that money for then long term really having the wealth and not just showing off the money that you're making. And the third topic that you should be putting time and effort into is your learning, is your education, because this is one of the most important things. The skills that you're learning, being focused on the destination, being able to work towards the goals that you've set out. You're feeding that mind with what it needs, the education, and really growing it. If your mind is not working on a daily basis, it works so much worse off when you're not working on it. You need to be putting back into your mind and really educating it, and in a way re-brainwashing yourself. That's the way I say it to some of my clients, is re-brainwashing yourself from the person that you've been brainwashed all of your life through school and through all these different things, being able to re-educate your brain and really tell it the right things to do and not the wrong things to do. And the third thing that I would be changing in 2026 is your surroundings. And I did a whole YouTube video on this if you wanted to see the in-depth version of how to change your surroundings and why it's important. But I'm just going to quickly touch on it in this video, as it is a very, very important thing you should be thinking about. Become an average of the people that you are surrounded by and listening to. And this is not only by the people that you surround yourself with, it's the people that you're listening to on social media, whether it's people you're following on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. You need to be making sure that these people are, one, giving you the value and the education to get you to where you want to be, and they're not just rambling on trying to get clips, because a lot of people now on social media are just posting random stuff just for views so that they can get paid from it, whereas they're not actually trying to help and educate the people. And the conversations you're having on a daily basis, you need to be making sure that these conversations are worth your while and they're actually helping you, they're pushing you in the right direction. That's one thing I've really been focused on this year, is the people on my inner circle that I'm speaking to on a daily basis, making sure that they're on the same level, the same vibrations as me, because I know what I'm going to be. So if they're going to hold me back, I don't want them in my life. Also, allow the universe to take away people that you do not need in your life. That's one thing I learned in 2025, is that some people are just meant to not be in your life for a reason. And you might not know it right now. You might think that it's the worst possible reason for them leaving your life, whether it's a girlfriend, a friend, a business partner, whatever it is. If they are leaving your life or they're not giving you what you need, there's a reason for this, and it's almost the universe telling you that you don't need this person in your life right now, and to go and surround yourself with different people, new people, to maybe give you an opportunity to go forward. Just do not hold onto these people that are not giving you their time or not giving you the right value that you need. Just really do not hold on to them, because it's probably going to kick you back in the arse in the future. And for the people that already have great surroundings, the people that are already entrepreneurs and have a good network, be upgrading that network day in, day out. That's something that you do not want to let off and just not focus on. Your network is your net worth, so focus on it day in, day out, trying to upgrade it, trying to level up the new people, the new mentors maybe, people that you're taking advice from. Try and seek that new mentorship. And the fourth topic I'm going to be going over, how to change your 2026, is your limited belief in yourself. And this is something that we've been talking about over the past few weeks with my team, really trying to reprogram their brain to not limit themselves to certain beliefs. Because all your life, through school, through the way you've been brought up, through family members, you have been limited at a certain potential, and this is just going to cap you at that level. You want to be able to elevate and really take it to a crazy level, because you can genuinely achieve anything that you want. You just have to believe in yourself, and that's where limited belief comes into play, because most people limit themselves to a certain income, to a certain lifestyle, to a certain friendship circle. Just stop limiting yourself, because anything is possible. And don't allow your 2025 to decide how your 2026 is going to play out, because your 2026 is a whole different year. I know there's a lot of people that are like, new year, new me. That doesn't really mean anything. But if you really focus on making this year your year, anything is possible. Whatever goal you're trying to achieve, most goals can be achieved within a year. And start to talk like you've already achieved these goals. Change your vocabulary. Change it from I want to I have, or I need to I'm already doing. Whatever it is, just change that vocabulary to be living in the future and kind of speaking from that person that you want to be, because you've got to act like that person, almost also speaking like that person to be able to go and achieve it. And not only speaking, but obviously acting on a daily basis like the person that you want to be, which I touched on earlier. But these two things are very important for you to stop limiting yourself to a certain belief. Most people are really self-sabotaging themselves from the people they surround themselves with, or the people that they're listening to. You've really got to open your vision up more. Limited belief is such a major thing for most people. That's why I really wanted to go in depth with it, because most people limit themselves to such a crazy belief from, like I said, the way they've been brought up or the people that they're listening to. But this is really affecting you, and you probably don't even realize it. Sometimes you might not realize it's self-sabotage. It's just happening because of certain people just going on about certain things, like, oh, you can't do this, you shouldn't be able to go and make this amount of money. No one does that. People are only born into that. You could genuinely go and achieve it, so go and do it and stop listening to what these people have to say. And the fifth and final step that you should be going over for 2026 to change that is your goal setting. Goal setting is a very, very important thing that everybody should be focusing on, but you need to know how to set goals. And the way to set goals is to be specific with the exact dates, with the exact amounts or exact costs, whatever it is. Let's say, for example, you want to go travel Thailand for a month this year. Write down the cost of the Airbnb, the cost of the flights, how much you're going to be spending while you're over there, an exact amount that you need to make. Let's say by July, you've got 6 months to get to July. You now know how much you need to save every single month to get to that position to be able to go to Thailand. And the same with an amount of an income, or like a certain amount you want to make in a month. Be exact, be specific with the date you want it by, and just work out how you're going to get to it. Like, that's one thing that I did for my goals this year, is I sectioned them. I wrote all my goals in different sections, but then I also broke them down to how I'm going to achieve every single one of them this year from start to finish. And the way you want to set your goals is by speaking in the future. I am so happy and grateful now that I am. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a 20k a month earner, or I'm so grateful that now I am traveling Thailand. Something like that. This is something that's going to really stop that limited belief, and speaking from the future and almost putting the words out into the world, because this is something I've noticed. If you put something out into the world, whether it's on social media or you say it to a friend, it's more than likely going to happen without you even realizing it. And with these goals you're setting, think bigger. Stop limiting yourself again. Limited belief, stop that. Think bigger than you already are. If you're thinking 5k a month, think of 10k a month. Like, you can go and achieve anything you want in a year. So stop. Why are you limiting yourself to a certain amount? Like, some people in my team were saying, oh, I want to make 2 grand a month for the rest of the year. Like, you're already doing that from a job. So why do you now think that that's the only thing you can do from a side hustle or from doing something new online? You need to be focusing on getting bigger and like scaling up to crazy numbers. Because let's say, for instance, you want to make £250,000 this year. If you go and make 225, you've still had a great year. You might not have achieved your goals to an exact amount, but you've got to really go and try and achieve the best of your best, and day in, day out think, how much would I earn, or how much would I make, where would I be if every single day I put in 100% effort for every single minute of the day. That needs to be how high your goals are. But that is how I am going to be changing my 2026 and really going from one level to a whole nother crazy level. So if this has helped you, make sure to like and comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. And I really hope that 2026 is the greatest year for you, and you can go and achieve every single one of your goals. Just focus on these 5 steps and you will get to the position you want to be in. But I appreciate you all for watching. Peace, love and guidance. See you later, boys.